Okay, I'm back, and today I'm doing a review video of this guy, my live action Red Hood 2.0. If you want to see the 1.0, I have him on my custom action figures playlist. Just go to my playlists and you'll find it there. I believe I unlisted it, so you can't really find it in the video section. So you have to go into the playlist section, and you'll see it in my custom action figures playlist. But yeah, so this is the 2.0 version. I think it's a pretty cool upgrade compared to the last one. I've done some things here that I wanted to do with the first one that I didn't get a chance to do because I got busy. But yeah, so very happy with how he turned out. His base body is a Infinity War Mafex Captain America, just like the 1.0. And yeah, let's start first with his jacket here because I got a couple of DMs about the jacket. So this jacket I got off of eBay. I just searched up 112 leather jacket, and I found this. So I'm sure you can find the same thing on eBay. Just look for a jacket that has like this furred out collar and furred out bottom. And yeah, it fits pretty well. It's pretty tight, but I'm still breaking it in, so it's a lot looser compared to when I first got it. But yeah, it fits pretty well. And I think I'm going to take off the jacket to give you guys a better look at the body. Since I'm sure some of you guys haven't seen it, for those who don't follow me on Instagram, which you should follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of things there that I don't post here on YouTube. But yeah, so here he is. I think it looks pretty cool. Well, let's start with the head. So this head I got from, I believe it's pronounced Hayden 3D on Instagram, off his Cults. I believe I captioned him on the Instagram post. I'm not too sure, but yeah. So I got off of that. I did modify the head just a tad bit. The stock head, the 3D file that you get, the jaw area is a lot more squished in, so it's a lot sharper. So I widen it a bit so that it fits and looks a little more realistic. But yeah, so I'm gonna take it off here, give you guys a closer look. And yeah, so I just painted it black and hit the head with a metallic red, Tamiya, I believe it's a Tamiya metallic red. I'm not too sure. I'll show the paints at the very end. But yeah, so this is how the head came out. I'm pretty happy with it, but I am getting a newer head that's a little more realistic compared to this. And I might switch to that one, but I'm not too sure yet because this one is pretty okay, but not too happy with it. But I am pretty happy with it. So, like I said, I might switch or I might keep this one. I'm not too sure yet. So now let's go to the body. Like I said, it's a Mafex Infinity War Captain America, and I didn't really change much to the body or the the sculpt. I left it basically the same. I just pulled off the shoulder pads that used to be here. He used to have shoulder pads. I pulled it off, filled it in as best as I could, and I think it looks pretty good, pretty filled in. And then yeah, it's painted it all black. The back I didn't even do much to. You can see this is like the original part where he had like straps that came over. I left that because he has the jacket on most of the time. And yeah, I didn't change any sculpt in the back. That's all the normal sculpt. All I did was place some chest armor over the original body. I did shave down the chest a bit just to add this armor. And same thing for the abs. I shaved it down a bit and then added these, what would you call it? Ab plates. And yeah, they're pretty cool looking. All done with green stuff. I'll also show what that looks like, the sculpting that I used for this guy. But yeah, so nothing too crazy of a change. Just added this chest plate and these ab plates and called it good because he's going to be wearing a jacket most of the time anyways. And this belt here I got off of eBay. This is the Gamerverse Captain America belt. So, you know, if you want to use this belt too for your own possible custom, I don't know if you will, but just saying, I did have to like shrink it a bit. So what I did was I sliced it right at these like parts right here, and then I shortened this middle piece and then glued it all back together so that it fit more snugly because it's a lot wider than this originally. But yeah, so I think it looks good. It's the same belt that I used for the 1.02 as well, and I really liked it the first time, so I did it again, and it looks great. Didn't change anything with the gloves. These are the normal gloves that came with the figure. And then these this gun strap and this knife strap here came with man, I cannot remember what GI Joe it is. It's the one with the eagle, the GI Joe, the Native American GI Joe with yeah, with the sniper rifle. I'm not too sure which one that was called, but this is the strap and the knife that came with it. And yeah, so here's the knife. I just painted it with just a Tamiya silver. Like I said, I'll show the paints later at the end. And then this is the gun holster, but this isn't the gun that came with it. The gun that originally came with had like an eagle design on the M1911. This is an M1911 that came from a different Joe. Also not too sure which Joe that was, but I used that one instead because I like this one better because it has an extended mag and it looks a lot cooler. So yeah, and it fits right in with this guy's design and look. And so the lower part right here, the boots, oh yeah, the legs I didn't do anything to. This is default legs. I took off the knee pads, filled it in, painted it, and yeah. Everything else is default of the figure. But these boots right here, this came from the same Native American GI Joe. Man, I cannot remember the character's name. But yeah, I sliced off half of the shin from the Joe, glued it onto here, and then tried my best to fill in the gap. If you pay attention, you see there's some texturing on the lower half, but no texturing on the top. That's because this part is part of the GI Joe, and this part is part of the Captain America figure. And yeah, so I just kind of like Frankensteined it together because I liked the way these boots looked, and I didn't like the way the original Captain America boots looked. And I didn't want to do a lot of sculpting, so I just ripped off a pair of boots from a GI Joe, and I think it looks awesome. Too bad he doesn't have any details on the bottom of his feet, but hey, you know, it's fine because you don't really see those. But yeah, so that's kind of the figure here, and that's about all I've really done. I haven't really done much else to this guy other than that. He comes with all the original hands from the original figure, and I did have some gauntlet pieces, but those don't fit over this jacket because, you know, it adds too much width to his forearms. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with how he looks and how he feels. I did give him a shotgun. Let me quickly go grab those. Okay, so here's the shotgun that I gave him because I thought it was pretty badass for Red Hood to have a shotgun. And I have some video ideas with this guy. But this shotgun right here comes from one of the Valleyverse weapons pack. I'm not too sure which weapon pack it is. I bought like 2 weapon packs, and this was like one of the guns that came with it. And yeah, I thought it's super cool. It's got like this removable shells. Like you take off the shells here, but it looks kind of ugly. But yeah, once you take the shells off. But yeah, so it comes with removable shells. I think it looks awesome. I think honestly, realistically, it'd be the other way. Otherwise, it would fall off, wouldn't it? No, I guess not. I guess they would be upside down. Okay, well, yeah, so this is the shotgun I gave him. And let's go on to the paints. So I've mentioned this in a couple of my other customizing videos, but I use this as a main primer. So his whole body right here, like all the black you see, is this right here. Very, very good primer. I'm almost out. Definitely need to get more. But yeah, I do recommend this primer. This is a really, really good primer. And then for some other touch-up blacks, I used this. So like his joints and his knees. Because this paint right here, this Tester's paint, very, very scratch resistant. It comes in this pack of like, oh, excuse me, a pack of like beginner's paints you can find on Amazon very easily. Just search up like Tester's acrylic paint. These are acrylic, by the way. I don't ever use enamel. I use acrylic. And yeah, so really good paint. This is the silver that I used for the chest armor. That was mixed with this to get more of a gunmetal look. And then I highlighted it with just the normal bit of it. So if you pay attention and look closely, you can see a bit of contrast. Like there's a brighter silvers here. It's hard to pick up on camera, but you can see in real life. But yeah, so like these bullet puck marks here, like there and there. And the one over here is highlighted with just the normal version of this. But everything else is the gunmetal color. And I think it looks really good in person. And then that red bat symbol was painted with just the normal red. If it focuses, just red gloss. And yeah, so that's what I did for the bat symbol. His helmet was done with this right here. Tamiya, just like Tamiya It's a metallic red. I don't know if it says it there. Pure metallic red. There you go. So if you want to get the same one I use, this is the one I use. And then I, of course, clear coated everything. And here are the 2 clear coats I used. So for the helmet, half of it's matte and half of it's gloss. For the gloss parts, I used this right here, Mr. Clear. This is like the only clear coat I ever use, Mr. Clear, or Mr. Super Clear. I got the UV cut version, which is like UV protection, because over time your clear coat does get damaged with UV lights, so like sunlight and stuff. And then here, for the rest of the helmet and the body, I use this matte Mr. Super Clear. And yeah, that's about it. Nothing more to this guy other than that. So yeah, very happy with this custom. Like I said, I might replace the helmet, but I am pretty happy with the way it looks. And I do plan to make a short video with him, because right now I'm currently taking a break from Superman vs. Hulk. For those wondering, I am still working on that video, but I am taking a break because I'm burnt out from 3D stuff. And I'm trying to work on maybe 2 short videos. A fight between him and Batman might be one of the short videos. It's either that or a Homelander versus Justice League video. And the other one is a Spider-Man video, a symbiote Spider-Man video that I'm currently setting up. But yeah, so that's just a quick update on that for those who have stayed to the very end. And yeah, thank you for staying to the very end. That's about it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this custom. And yeah, see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. Bye.